Hi everyone, welcome to Stamping Player. My name is Rochelle Smith. Thanks for joining me today for my weekly crafting session. This is my Facebook Live that I do on a weekly basis. Last 2 weeks I have missed due to being a bit unwell, but I am back today to share with you some fun using the Cutest Cows bundle from our new Stampin' Up catalog. So thank you for joining me and taking the time out from your week. I find this a midweek escape from your daily grind. So I hope you enjoy what I'm sharing with you. I'll give you a peek at what I'm going to be making today. This is the card. We're going to do a variation on this, and I will share with you some tips and a bit of a technique with this as well. So I hope you enjoyed. Please chat with me, say hi, and if you are watching the replay as well, please say hello and where you're watching from, and on YouTube as well. I'd love to chat with you and ask any questions. Bear in mind, at the moment we have a Sale-A-Bration promotion going on. This goes on till the 29th of February. So any purchase you make, no matter what, from the annual or the mini or clearance, whatever purchase you make, every $90, this is on Australia, every $90 you spend, you can choose a product from our Sale-A-Bration catalog. So this is this catalog, okay? And you will see the range on our online store as well. So there's lots of products to choose from. So if you spend $180, you can choose 2 products, or there's some at the tier 2 level, which is $188. I'll flip through this so you can see what I'm talking about. And so you can still, you get to choose what you want. All right. So my just a bit of a tip is, if you're like, your order is 170, make it 180 so you can get another freebie with that. So that's our little card. And so this is the Sale-A-Bration catalog. I'm just going to flip through so you can see just some tips. If you would like a catalog, let me know. I have sent catalogs out a few weeks back. So if you haven't got it, also let me know, and I can shoot one through to you. Hi, Krista. Great to see you. Thank you for joining me. So Sale-A-Bration gives you 3 ways. You can earn, you can shop, you can also host, and I will show you, let you know how you can earn those rewards. And there's a joining promotion as well. So here you will see it has a little circle, and it says free with a $90 order. So just look for that circle. It actually tells you for the Aussie dollar amount, and that's a stamp set. There's some designer series paper, and it gives you what you're getting there. It's 12 by 12, and then it has just look for these little tips. It says it coordinates with the Bright Skies bundle, and JA means the January to April catalog on page 51. So if you flip to page 51 in the mini catalog as an example, you will find that Bright Skies bundle, which coordinates with that paper. There's quite a bit that coordinates with other catalogs. So this is some designer series paper, and again, it's free with a $90 order. There's a lovely little stamp set, Cradled in Love. This is some specialty paper. This one's a specialty, sorry. This is also 12 by 12. Free with 90, free with 90. This is gold on one side, quite just a bit different, and it's nice. It's lots you can do with that. It's called Adoring Hearts, and it coordinates with the Adoring Hearts bundle. It's the Most Adored Designer Series paper. So that coordinates with the Adoring Hearts bundle on page 18. This one coordinates with the Stippled Roses bundle, page 64. So just to show you, this is another one, another designer series paper that has a coordinating bundle. the Heartfelt Hello stamp set has the coordinating punch. Okay. So these two match up, the stamp set and the dies. Each of this one's free with a $90 order. This one is free with a $180 order. So you ideally want to get both so you don't have to fussy cut. This is a bundle free with 180. You get a stamp set, and this embossing folder is very pretty, so you get both those products. And this stamp set is free with 180. So I call like it's a tier 2 that's free with 180. So there's a few at the $180 mark. The rest is at 90. So you can also host, and you will get extra dollars. So you normally when you host a party, or you can host it online, but you can be your own host in the sense of if you purchase over $250, normally you get 10% back, and the more you purchase, you get stamping rewards. So you can use those rewards to get some freebies. So during Sale-A-Bration, if you have an order of $500, or you host a party with $500 of orders, you get extra $50 of free dollars, so you can choose. I will tell you about the join offer later, but we're using the Cutest Cows bundle, and this is on page 53 of the January to April mini catalog. It has a stamp set and a punch. So the body and the head, they punch separately. So it's like you can create some fun little expressions. I love that this one's winking. So cute. And I'll just lift that up a bit. Sorry, so you can see the whole stamp set. And this guy's sleeping. Bit of fun there. So I'm going to be pairing this today with the Sunny Days Designer Series paper. That's a free Designer Series paper, and it's 12 by 12, so I'll show you what it is, and we'll go through one side and then I'll flip them over. So you get 12 sheets of 12 by 12 double-sided, so 2 of each design. So nice vibrant colors, but it's vibrant, but like not out over the top, sort of, if you don't like the extra bright. And this is tone on tone, so even though it's bright, it's just a tone on tone. So I'll flip that over. So that's nice petal pink, more subdued. You get the lighter colors on the back. Some nice sun there. Would work well with the rays of light, the background stamp. Lovely little butterflies, just cheerful images. I think it's just happy images, rainbows and more clouds. So you can either get the bundle which matches, or you can even fussy cut these images. And I think because it's the cheerfulness of this, I chose it to go with the cows, because the cows they were just fun. So what I've done, I've got probably should have scored that, but I haven't done it. This is a pool party card base, so I'm pulling that out first, but let's see how that goes, because I'm doing it in another colorway. So we'll work out as we go along. So what I've done, I have got a basic white mat, which is 10 by 14.3 to go on my card base. So that's base. And this is the same sheet, right, which I've just cut at 4 centimeters. So it's 9.5 across, and I did it a bit longer. So it's about 14.3, and then I cut it at 4 centimeters on the long side. So then I can flip this over and you have something to overlap a bit, just to give you a bit of room so you're not right on. So it just makes it neater when you have a bit of room there. And I think that's just so much fun. Now for our cow, I have punched out a 2-inch circle. The circle punch is in the online exclusive store. So or in the online store, I should say, it's part of our online exclusives range. You won't find it in the catalog, but if you go onto the online store, you will find that. So what I'm first going to do, excuse me, my cough is better than it was, but it's still a bit painful. Comes and goes. We're going to stamp this cow image. I'll show you on the stamp set. So it's this one. Just on this circle. There. Then I'm going to take a post-it note and I'm going to create a mask. I'm going to flip it. I want the sticky end at the bottom. And I'm going to stamp this same image again. Now I don't need to cut out all that, just the top section. Next, I'm going to stamp the little head of the cow. He's a little bit sleepy. They're so sweet. They're just really nice images. So what I'm going to do now is just get my snips and cut this right a little bit on the inner of that line. And all I need is that little section and the tail. Just do this for good measure. Right. So we've got our cow, and I'm going to, because the head's gonna go here, it's gonna get covered up there. So I'm gonna stick that down, and we're gonna stamp some flowers behind that. So this floral image, these just little daisies come in that. It's just, these could be used individually. You don't have to use it in the whole scene, but I think it's nice. So I'm basically masking that off so it looks like flowers are behind. I'm going to trim that around the tail so the stem can come under. It's not that hard. The punches out the, which images? These one. And you can flip that around. So let me just ink that up again, just in case. So I'm just gonna hit that there. So I do just, you're not meant to rock your stamps, but because it's going over that paper, I just give it a little bit of an extra press so that it goes like that. So then it looks like your flowers are behind the cow. Gonna punch the, no, I'm not going to punch that out. Actually, I don't need to use the punch today. I'm going to fussy cut this particular one because but it's not a hard one. These ones are easy. They're not fiddly edges. So I did do a black and white cow, so I'll just do it the same. And we are just basically just changing the paper on this one. And colors a bit of the flowers maybe. Just so it coordinates with the paper I have chosen for this option. I'm cutting this on the line because it's just actually sitting on the body of the cow, so you may want to, might make more sense if it's on the line. I was leaving a border around the top, but I think it might look better if I cut it on the line. It might look disjointed otherwise, I don't know. So then he'll sit like that. Isn't he cute? So I wanted to color those spots in black, but I think black was a bit too strong. So I took the dark smoky slate and I did use the light basic black. So I didn't go with the dark one. I did use light and basic black and dark smoky slate, so it didn't overpower. And so this is the dark smoky slate, and I think the light basic black was sufficient to add that color. I will blend that better. I'm doing it a little bit different to what I did before. I may do it all in black. I think it looks a bit better. Unless he looks a bit grey. Well, you could have grey, but I think they're just a bit better. Alright, I've done it all in the light basic black, but you can go in the dark, whatever you like. I've done one in brown as well. So next I didn't want it like stark white, so I did bring a little bit of petal pink just to add hi Jenny, thanks for joining me, great to see you. I just added a bit of petal pink just to take that starkness off. So it's, if you look at a white cow, it does have a little bit of slight color, right? It's not white. It could be dirt, but yeah, it works. But it just takes away that starkness I felt. You have to add a little bit of the color around here as well. And the beauty is, like, you can do this in brown, whatever color you like. There's no right or wrong, okay? Sometimes when I want a lighter color, I lay down the color lifter first and then add my color. So I would go, like, add that. Normally you put the color lifter after. I add my color lifter first, and then I would go with like the color. So then it's sort of not as saturated. It could be just my imagination, but I just feel that it works a bit better. So this, I'm adding a little bit of shading there. Then I will add, because he's black and white, I'm going to add the smoky slate just on the ears a little bit, just to bring that same color. And I will blend that in with a bit of petal pink, so it's not fully black, but just it blends it in a bit. And then we'll do his horns there, and again same with the top here. I will add a bit of the dark smoky slate. Google's a good tool if you want to see what variations you can do, like say seeing some different types of cows. What can I do? Something different. It's not all brown and white. What other shades? You can, if you wanted to, you could just punch this out of white cardstock and then color it how you like. So I've got some options there. See, my brush side is very, very light. But it works for this purpose. And then I'll just add a bit extra shading under his eyes. Just bring that out a bit just to give it some shading under the ear. Now back to our little, we call them hoofs. Yeah, I'm just, and similar to the ears, I'm just dotting that, and I'll fill that in. I might make them a little bit dark with the dark petal pink. So we've got to just put them together so that there's sort of continuity. And I might bring a bit of the petal pink down here, just so that its body doesn't look totally different. Might not make much of a difference, but and the good thing is you can have him like he's falling completely asleep or half asleep. It's just what you like. That's what I like about it, when they're separated like that. You can make them, give them real character. Now for our flowers, I am, okay, let's bring our DSP. So I sort of get driven by the DSP with the colouring. So we've got sort of a Daffodil Delight, sweet sorbet thing going on. So I might colour my flowers so it's a little bit different to what I coloured before. But probably going to go with some sweet sorbet. So I'm just using some light sweet sorbet. And I'm just doing them at the, let me see whether you can see that better. Is that better? Okay. All right. And I'm just doing that at the tips, or at the base, I should say, not tips. And then I will bring my dark Daffodil Light, and we're just blending that in. You can do whatever color you like. I don't think it matters. It's one of those cheerful cards that it's anything goes. And if you blend this in wet, well, it'll blend nicely. And I'm just dotting around that flower. I may not need to color this one because I think it gets covered, but I'm going to do just the edges there. I went backwards then. I've got to blend it in. Now I'll bring some light daffodil delight just for the center there. Just coloring it in. I'm gonna bring in a dark petal pink. Now you can use Calypso Coral or whatever. I'm just trying to stay with less colors here, just to fill in the gap there. Anything, just to fill in any shadows. Okay. For the leaves, I'm using Pool Party and a bit of shaded spruce for shading. Just I'm going off the DSP again. Pool Party can kind of go as a greeny color if you want something a bit more subdued. And can you see that how the leaves are behind the cow? That's because we masked it off before. That's a good technique to create when you create scenes. Anything like that, you can create some nice, lots of layered. If you don't want to add bulk to your cards, it's good for creating those one-layered scenes. But it still adds depth because you're adding the masking, and you can do it with flowers, so you have multiple flowers or anything really. I probably don't do it as often as I should. It's not a technique I use often. Now I'm bringing in a blending brush, and I'm just gonna take that heaviness of that blue on my brush. That's the bright blue. I need a light blue blending brush. I just keep using the same ones. So I'm just gonna add some Pool Party there. Just at the base, just to fill it in a bit. I'm getting rid of all that heaviness, the dark color. Just a little bit at the bottom. It's not much, it just adds a little bit of something. Okay, let's add his head on. He's headless at the moment. It all comes together. He's really cute. He's a little character, isn't he? He or she. She. Okay, now I have got just a piece of cardstock, which I'm going to cut with this everyday, let me go back, everyday essentials dies. So this one has lots of rectangles and squares, no, rectangles and circles, and some borders. So if I position this right, I can use another. I'll show you how it die cuts. I'll do it now, and you will see that it's going to give you a second, 2 circles, and then you get a 2-for-1 kind of thing, and which you can use on another card. So I position it in the center, like I've learned because I didn't do it the first time. If you do that, or if you position it on the front of a card, you'll get your negative space. So you'll get a little, I can't even think of the word now. Like a peephole, I should say, but that's not the word I'm looking for. It'll come to me. Aperture. That's it. So then you'll get that, and you get this. You could use this on a card and have another square around if you want to border it, or you could use one of your another circle die to cut around it. Then you get a second. This one I'll probably be tight to do another circle, but I could use this on my card. So then you layer like that, and then it's very cute. So if you've got, so I was saying about the join offer. So it's the starter kit. So normally a starter kit is $169, and you get $235 of product. So at the moment, until 29th of February, one of the options is, instead of $235 of product, you can choose $286 of product. So that's one of the options. So that's $51 of product. I'm doing my maths extra. The other option is, which you can choose what you want. For $169, you get $235 of product of your choice. So you select what you want. And you also get a Glass Mat Studio. So now this is something new. It's a new product offering. Check out my at stampingflair.com. Go onto the join page and have a look what it looks like. It's to craft on. So you get a silicone craft sheet and a few bits and pieces, and that's valued at $106. So you can either choose that or the extra product, whatever you like. So and you do have to like make some minimums like quarterly, but your quarter, if you join now or get the starter kit, doesn't you don't have to make that till, you don't have to do a thing until June. You don't ever have to do a thing. You can get the starter kit and just see how you like it. And if you decide, no, I don't like it, it's not for me, you can keep the starter kit and then just go to being a customer and purchasing like you would normally. Or if you like what you're seeing, like being part of Stampin' Up, like being part of a team. My team's called the Gifted Stars team. You can enjoy or keep getting a 20% discount and everything. Then just continue buying and enjoying your discount. So there's no need for holding parties if you don't want to, or doing what I'm doing, anything like that. Now I'm looking for a ribbon. Now on this one, I put that, and I think it'll go. This gingham, I tell you what, I've run out now. Look, I'm out. I need to buy another one. I can't even use, I've got a creamy one as well. See, because of the black, it works. No, I like this one. I feel I won't have enough to tie a ribbon as well, tie a bow as well. Sad days. I finished my gingham ribbon. I'll use so many rolls of that. So many patterns, and then it still works with the pattern. So this is that one was white, the one I showed you. This is the difference. And this was in our last catalog. So then this is very vanilla. So I'm going with it because it can pass with the yellow on it. So if you want to know about like Sale-A-Bration or starter kits or any questions, just you can message me or call me. My number is 0404 255 001. That's in Australia. So you can join anywhere in Australia or purchase anywhere in Australia. Yeah, that's okay. That goes well. Okay, it's just a bit wider than the other one, but it works. We make it work. Now I've chose this because my card base was Pool Party. And we're going to stick him down there. Just make sure you don't put the dimensionals on the ribbon. Otherwise it'll sit, but it's just not very steady. I just noticed. I'm so silly. See what I did? I colored his tail in green because I thought it was a leaf. That's so funny. We have to make it black or something, hey? I'm doing a color lifter. That's so funny. And I thought, and I had a second look and I thought, is it a flower? Oh dear. Never mind. He's dipped it in paint. That's so funny. I'm silly. Okay, he's gonna have a black tail. And we can fix him up. Okay. With a tinge of green. And so it doesn't look too bad. I'll make him a bit darker here too. So it was meant to be. That's funny. Green tail. He's had too much grass. Alright, fixed. As best as I can. Alright, for the sentiment, I picked It's Your Special Day. And I need, did you see the photo where I had that day I was cutting paper? All my white scrap I cut for, it took me 5 hours a couple of weeks ago to cut it. I was going and going and going, but I tell you what, it has made life so much easier. I've got to put a photo up. It's all in drawers, it's all in different, it's neat rectangles, it's all done, and it's the best thing ever. I don't have to stuff around. So when I need a piece, I just go and pick one up. It's all in my little drawers on my desk, and plus I've got extra in like more. I'm looking for my little die. No, that's not the one. See, I'll use this one because, to be honest, I can't find the one I used. But I've been creating and creating, and I tell you what, I had so many stamp sets on my desk, it was nuts. Okay, let's see what color we can use. For this one, maybe we should do Sweet Sorbet. I'm substituting this as my piercing mat, and this is upside down. Nope. See, clearly I'm not meant to do it upside down. Yeah, that's better. It'll just add a little bit of a pop there. So, yeah, so this is from the Nested Essentials dies. It's the same one I use for that. It's just that it's probably hidden on my desk under the rubble of paper. I'll show you, Krista. I did take photos. It was a mammoth task, and in the end I was just getting so sick of doing it, but I thought, no, I am going to finish this. And I just went and I was cutting, guillotine, trimming, everything, had it all gone. I did my basic white separately, my very vanilla separately. So I have larger ones. The larger pieces I cut down into like card mats. So I had it for my card fronts if I needed. And then like small bits is just ready to go. Okay, yeah, that like makes it pop, doesn't it? Just brings it out a bit. So put that up there. Oh, actually, let me see. Before I do that, I wanted to put a bit of a little flower on there. Stamp it on. Let me see. So it matches up with the little flowers we put on the dimensionals do come off. There's a single flower in the stamp set. Which kind of marries up with the, and I just wanted to add that in there, just to add something to that sentiment. So sweet sorbet first, the same way we colored the other one. A bit of Daffodil Delight, that in the middle, dark Daffodil Delight. I'll just tap that a bit around. I'm not spending too much time, you can tell. And now I can add my dimensionals and stick that on. All right. It just finishes it off, I think, and it goes nice with that sunny background there. All right. I think I'll put another one there. It just feels a bit lopsided. Now, we'll just glue that on there, and I'll add a ribbon, a bow I should say. On Friday morning at 11 o'clock, I'll be running a card making class, so we'll be doing a few cards. Let me get it out. Few cards. It's online on right here on my Facebook page. So if you are free, join me for that. If not, you can catch the replay. That's fine. So I hope you can join me. So that's 11 a.m. on Friday. We'll be doing a card class. I'll be using a variety of products. So it'd be some Sale-A-Bration and some mini catalogs. So you'll get a bit of look at a few different things. Thanks, Krista. You like it? I think the cows. I told you I like anything farmy, country. I'm just a bit of a sucker for that sort of stuff. And these cows are just so cute. I remember the pigs we had some years ago. They were just fun as well. Oh. Just putting a glue dot there just to stick that down. And for the inside of the card, I'm going to use my DSP to cut that down, because I highly recommend using DSP. So you chop it up and use it up, so you don't end up with lots left over. Because it also makes your card really, really nice and coordinated, and makes it just a happy sort of something nice to receive. And send your cards. I can tell you this week I received 2 cards in the mail, totally unexpected, and it made my day. It's funny, like because I don't receive a lot of cards. Like I do, like during Christmas time and stuff, but just for like it's sudden and you don't expect it. It's just really, really nice to receive it. So you will make someone's day when you send that. So this one, the envelope is a little bit wide to do it this way, so I'm going to use a full sheet. Yeah, and I'm going to cut into that full sheet, and that's okay. I'm okay with it. And I want to use that floral side, and because it's what do you call directional, both sides, you can't get away with it. It's just a touch over that 6-inch mark, because I normally cut my DSP one sheet in half and have it as I get it. I've got the shopping link for below, just in the comment there, so, and the description. So if you like to shop, and if you like any products, hop on and you can shop online. Or if online is not your thing, just get in touch with me and I can place an order for you. Just remember to make your orders in lots of $90 so you can get the best, make the best of Sale-A-Bration. It's just my little tip for you. So I just do about 2.5 centimeters and then just go at 10.5 across. That's, sometimes I do it on the vertical. This one I'm doing on the horizontal because it matches up with my front. And I'm not putting a white inside because the card is light. The cardstock is light, so you can write on it. It's pool party, so it's light. If you want to see another cow card, make sure you check out my blog tomorrow. I have one prepared for tomorrow. Here's one I prepared earlier. Yeah, I've got another little cow card using the punch in that one. Ready to go. All right, so let's get clear workspace. There we go. That's our card we've just done. And let's compare it to the one I did. So a bit of a different sentiment panel. Oh, we need forgot embellishments. Let's color these in. These are iridescent pearls. I'm just coloring it in with my Sweet Sorbet stamping blend. I had Sweet Sorbet embellishments, but I had these out, so I used the same thing on this one, and I colored it with Daffodil Delight. So I thought I'll just use the same thing. Sorry, you thought you were rid of me, but you weren't. All right. Just for the center of the flowers, I thought that'll be nice. Now we're done. Gotta have some bling. All right. What do you like? What papers do you like? Do you like those papers? Is that something that you would create with? Let me know. Do you like the greeny bluey one, or do you prefer the one with the sunshine or rainbows? What's your preference? All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I am really appreciative of your time. I'm so glad to be back after a while. It's been good to share with you, and I look forward to catching up with you on Friday. You like the sunshine one? A bit brighter, isn't it? And more cheerful. He's having a sunbake. All right. Thank you, everyone. I will see you later on this week. Have a great rest of the week. God bless. Bye-bye.